How's it going, everybody? Rye here today, and we are back with our Oakland Athletics franchise mode here at MLB The Show 22. And today, guys, we are going to finish season number 3 and hopefully not get fired. I got a B rating is right now. We'll go ahead and check that out, but I think my job security is low, and I don't think I've ever had low job security and been safe if I don't make the playoffs. So it really is make or break it here for this season. But before we get started, guys, we are on the road to 4,000 subscribers. We're so close to 3. So can we get there? If you're new, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you haven't already, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? You're already like halfway through this franchise mode. What are you waiting for? And also, you guys have been giving this series a lot of support. 10 likes is another like goal I'm setting for you guys. You guys hit that pretty consistently, and it makes me excited because I've got some more MLB The Show content. You guys seem to love it. I love it. I got a really cool franchise mode idea coming up. Should be sometime next week. I got to work out some other stuff, talk to some people, but we'll get that one started soon. But for now, Oakland Athletics is the main franchise mode on the channel. So let's get started. And we need to sign our draft picks. At the end of the last episode, we did have another, this is what I would call our weakest draft so far. And it's not even that bad. Like, it's not even that bad of a draft at all. Howie Murray, the shortstop. I mean, it's always great to have a shortstop who's pretty solid all around. H20, A potential. I mean, looks great. He's got to work on his hitting for sure. Obviously, in the 30s is not good enough. His fielding's not good enough. He's got great speed, but he's definitely going to be somebody that we're going to keep an eye on for the future with a 93 potential. Scott Wallace, the switch hitting third baseman here. Good speed and stealing for a third baseman, so I'm pretty happy to see that. Unfortunately, no secondary positions. I don't think Howie Murray can either. Omar Santiago is a guy that could help us almost immediately. A catcher, which is not necessarily a position of need, but it could be soon. We could use a catcher to flip for a player. The second baseman, Eddie Lopez, not really a great pick. This was probably one of my worst picks ever. We're still going to bring him in because he could be in the minors, and who knows what happens. Daniel Reyna, then the left fielder, looks really good. Again, great speed. Fielding needs to be improved. Actually, his arm, not his fielding. And he's got some pop a little bit, not too much contact though, so we need to improve that. Derek Nunn got a long way to go to reach his ceiling, but I don't mind that pick at all. And then obviously Nick Daly with the 90 potential. It's staring you right in the face. The A. Oh my God, that facial. What is he doing with his facial? I don't know. But anyway, this guy's going to be a great player for us someday. He's 18 years old only with A potential. He's already a 53, so I'm pretty happy about that. So let's go ahead and sign him to the Oakland Athletics. Beautiful. So that is that. Now we take a look at our trade talks. We really need to improve, I think first base, relief pitcher, and maybe center field. I would definitely say first base and relief pitcher are my top 2 needs. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the trade blocks here. See what teams have out there, right? View the trade block. Yeah, we got Cedric Mullins is on the trade block. Cedric Mullins is a guy that I absolutely love. His OPS is 891. His WARs, oh my God. If we could go after a guy like this, what would it take? It would take Freddie Thompson. Oh my God, that is a hefty price. Not one that I don't think I'm willing to pay that price. Muncy gets us pretty close. Poisson is a guy that he's growing really nicely, but I don't know if, the opportunity to get a guy like, he's not got good bat runs, runs created 2.2, WAR, isolated power, not good either. Robert Poisson, and then in center field, I could give up Ramon Laureano. They still want more. I could give up Pesci, and then we could keep Laureano on the bench, which I think would be a great option. I think his WAR is so average, but he's been better in the past. But maybe we give up Ramon Laureano and just straight 1-for-1 upgrade with Cedric Mullins, and we throw in maybe a prospect down here. A relief pitcher, probably not. Oh yeah, so it's going to take a little bit more than that to. Ooh, that was close. Salazar, not quite. Kevin Smith is 20. Oh, he's so close to getting us. Oh my goodness, we are very close to making this trade work. Benito Macias, they still want more than Benito Macias. Oh my goodness. I guess they are really seeking relief pitchers. Jack Weisenberger, not going to get it done either. Schurman, Jordan Diaz, still think they should be getting more. Dermis Garcia, oh my goodness. I might have to go Cade Cavalli. Wow, not even that. Lee Rodriguez, still not even that. Wow. Ray Delgadio, still not going to get it done. Tyler Soderstrom, it makes it close, but Joe Adell, Connie Nelson, not interested in giving up Connie Nelson or Pablo Mora. Blaine Enlow, Zach Galoff, Brent Honeywell, Jordan Wicks, still doesn't get it done. Wow. I'm really surprised that it's going to take, I am, but I'm not. Freddie Thompson, they're very interested. I'm very interested in keeping Freddie Thompson, so thank you for your interest, but I'm not going to do that. Ryan, yeah, we're getting to the point where I don't think it's worth it. Gunnar Hoglund at this point. Poisson, Laureano, and Hoglund. It's not worth it for me to get Cedric Mullins. Starling Marte's there, but he's really freaking expensive. We got some relief pitchers here. Nick Sandlin, how is he pitching this season? It's looking pretty decent. Average WAR, right? It's really hard to get positive WAR. Fielding independent pitching is actually pretty good. He gives up quite a few home runs per 9 right now, but that could be just playing in Cleveland. CJ Abrams, I mean, that's interesting, but I'm not going to go for it. There's Matt Whistler here as well. I do like the idea of Nick Sandlin. I think that's an easy trade to go get. We have catchers. We don't really have first baseman. Are there any first basemen on the block before I go ahead and use our assets there? No real upgrades at first. I mean, Bobby Dahlback, is he an upgrade? He's definitely a power upgrade. He would probably, yeah, his runs created is only 9. That's not real great. Yeah, I think we'll go and see if we can upgrade the bullpen. There's also Zach Littell, not Nick, excuse me. Doesn't look like he's pitching very well. So Nick Sandlin is probably the guy I'd go after. Let's take a look at our bullpen though. And I definitely think another bullpen arm over Diolis Garcia would be good. Ross Stripling is our long reliever. I mean, your long reliever doesn't pitch many innings anyway. He's pitched actually 46. It's most out of the bullpen here, which is crazy to me. I don't like the fact that they don't use setup men like ever. Like, look, 16 and 5.2. I get their role. It's like the 8th inning, 7th inning, and that's it. But, you know, Ryan Weathers, JT Chargois should be pitching more than he is, in my opinion, and Ross Stripling should be pitching less. So we probably do need a long reliever upgrade. That's not the end of the world. We could call somebody up. So we're going to make the trade talks. We're going to go to the Cleveland Guardians and look at their relief pitchers. Nick Sandlin is the guy they do want to give up. So let's see, what could we give up? Relief pitcher? Oh, wow. That actually goes pretty far. What about the 26-year-old catcher? They are seeking catchers. That could work. Kekai Rios. And then can we throw in Albert Mateo? I'm obviously not giving up Salazar. Albert Mateo might be the guy to go after here. I mean, they want him. He's deep potential. He's cold. He is growing, but like Kekai Rios and Alberto Mateo for Nick Sandlin, I think it's going to be a great bullpen upgrade for sure. So we're going to go ahead, offer this trade to the Guardians, and it is a good deal. I am making all these trades, guys, like I mentioned at the beginning. We'll take a look at our GM goals. I left them on. Our GM rating keeps going up. They want us to win 95 games. That would be good. I'd like to do that as well. But they want us to finish with the best record in the majors, at least at one time. But the contract goal is to reach the postseason. If I reach the postseason, we'll probably be safe, because that is the contract goal. It was at some point reaching the postseason. Listen, we're already halfway to our win total of last season. We're only 60 games into the season. So taking a look at the pitching rotation, Nick Sandlin here, definitely that's a serious upgrade, right? Ryan Weathers could be the long reliever, and we could send Ross Stripling somewhere. Fire him into the sun. I don't know. He's making 1.1. He's pretty average, but again, as a long reliever, I mean, he's got positive WAR. We're not going to fire him into the sun. Don't worry. But I think we're fine there. That bullpen upgrade is definitely worthwhile. Taking a look at the roster, though, we are going to have to send somebody down. Relief pitchers here. Ross Stripling, no. Diolis Guerrera, how has he pitched this season? Negative 0.2 WAR. I'm going to move him to the AAA. That's fine. Use one of his options, and there we go. We are all set there. We do need to sign a free agent catcher. That's not the end of the world. We will just go after any catcher that can play in the minors. Brandon Valenzuela. Sure, why not? Go ahead. Welcome to the team. Beautiful. So now we take a look at our roster. We are all set. So that's good to see. 2 more players for the single A. But first baseman upgrade. That was something I wanted to look for. You know, not that I don't like Trey Mancini anymore. I think it's definitely a position worth upgrading. Taking a look at, you know, runs created. Let's start with WAR, right? WAR, Trey Mancini's negative. Max Muncy's negative, but he's a bench player, so I'm not too worried about that. Trey Mancini, he's fine. He's an average hitter. His overall is dropping, though. That's not what you want to see. We brought him in for some power. His isolated power is not that good. I mean, he's behind Sean Murphy, who's not even that much of a power hitter. Polanco, Verdugo. Scope, thank you for the comment, by the way. I did see that one on the last episode that his name is Scope. I looked it up. You weren't trolling me. It is actually Scope, and I appreciate that. Runs created. I mean, Trey Mancini is up there for sure. Pablo Mora's got more. He is behind Verdugo, Nimmo, Witt, Polanco, Mora, and then Mancini, right? But Kim is right there. Kim could be DH, and we could put Pablo Mora as our first baseman, right? He's not that bad of a fielder. He really hasn't had to field. A range factor, I wish they had zone rating instead of range factor. That'd be great. But batting runs is negative for Trey Mancini. I'm not entirely sure what batting runs is. Forgive me. But I definitely think that we could upgrade Trey Mancini. Maybe we can find a team that wants him and wants, like for like at first base. Ryan Mountcastle. Wow, he's got absolute power. This dude is a slugger. His isolated power, where is it? ISO 270. Holy smokes. Runs created of 33.9. They want a little bit more to get that done. That's fine. Josh Bell, he's making too much for me for what he is. Jonathan Aranda, no, he's a 60. What am I thinking? Vlad Guerrero, they have at first base, and then Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo is their backup. His OPS is good. His WAR is average. His ISO is not great. Runs created is only 23. So just for a baseline, what is Trey Mancini's runs created? 23.9. Yeah, we could definitely use an upgrade there. Gavin Sheets, pretty good against righties for sure. OPS looks good. WAR is even, and runs created is 28, so not that much of an upgrade. Spencer Torkelson, there's no way we're getting Spencer Torkelson. Would be a fantastic pickup. One of the best young prospects in the game of baseball right now. Solid WAR. ISO's not great. Runs created is only 26. Again, I need somebody who's like a bat. Like, G-Man Choi. I don't really need a tremendous fielding first baseman. Miguel Sano. Speaking of a bat, holy smokes. Jared Walsh, he's only making 2.6. He's got absolutely no contact versus lefties. But that hasn't stopped him from raking this year. Holy smokes, 2.0 WAR, runs created of 44. They want a little bit more than that, which I get. Ty France is another good bat. 922, he is killing it this season. WAR of 2.5, isolated power of 200, runs created of 51, and they still want a little bit more than that. Obviously, this is like-for-like replacement. Teams aren't going to be thrilled about these deals. Jesus Aguilar looks to be good, but I think he's a bit overpaid. 6.3 for one season. No, thank you. Rhys Hoskins, 8.6. Not worth it, in my opinion. Frank Schwindl. How is he doing this season? He's batting 943 OPS, WAR of 2.3, and a runs created of 43. Barely want more. I feel like there's definitely options here, but Rowdy Tellez, another bat. Daniel Lowe is pretty solid all around. Not a great batter, though. WAR is positive, which is good. Runs created is better. Barely. Almost a fair swap for them. Paul Goldschmidt, he's 36. He's probably not going to last too much longer. I'm not looking for a long-term option, but I'm also not looking for somebody... oh, my God. Dodgers, don't flex on everybody, Dodgers. Come on now. Freddie Freeman, yeah, no. Like, come on. Polar Bear Pete probably is their DH. 918 OPS, WAR of 1.6, runs created at 45. I mean, this would be a fantastic trade, but we'd have to give up Jordan Wicks and Patchy for them to even consider it. So I'm going to move on. Luke Voigt, actually a really good power first baseman. WAR is even. I'm going to keep moving on from that. And then we're back to Ryan Mountcastle, who I think is would be a great get. I wonder what it would take to get him. Runs created of 34. He's not worth too much. I would. Andres Salazar's. I mean, I would think about this. Michael Goldberg. We could probably find somebody else to. There was somebody else I was looking at. Yeah, give me Vlad Guerrero Jr. What would it take to get him? Anthony Rizzo is basically we could get him, but it wouldn't work to get Vlad Guerrero. As much as I'd like that, probably again makes sense. Gavin Sheets. Batting fine. Josh Naylor. Naylor actually is batting. It's not great. Not a great bat. I'm looking for bat upgrade. Spencer Torkelson. I think. What would it take? Goldberg and Salazar. Teams love Goldberg. Let's see. Let's just see Goldberg here, and then. Wow, they would. Okay, so it would just about take anybody. McIntyre. Yeah, Paul Livingston. He's 23. He's not really that great. Riley Gilliam. I do Trey Mancini, Michael Goldberg, in Gilliam for Spencer Torkelson. He's cold right now. How has he batted in past seasons? Pretty solidly. His WAR, was pretty good last season too. Runs created of 80 last year. I would do this deal. He's in a little bit of a slump right now. Maybe a change of scenery. A potential at 24, one of the best first baseman prospects in baseball. I think he's like 4th on Fangraph's list. But Trey Mancini, Goldberg, and Gilliam for Spencer Torkelson, and it will go through. So they have accepted the trade there. So those are 2 big upgrades. We're now the 9th best team, 4th in contact, 9th in defense, and up to 15th in pitching. So taking a look at the trade talks, look at that, 22nd now. We moved up 2 spots, but we now have the 9th best first baseman. That was a massive trade for Spencer Torkelson, and I think I got the better end of that deal. So let's go ahead and set up our lineups here. First baseman, Spencer Torkelson. There we go. Oh, wow, he is really a good hitter against righties. Scope. Yeah, no, I like where he's batting. I do like where he's batting against righties for sure. In the 5-hole. Yeah, because Verdugo is definitely our best right-handed bat. Polanco's up there, Pablo Mora, and then Brandon Nimmo. Spencer Torkelson, his fielding is 66. Pablo Mora's, yeah, definitely not the guy we want there. I will just throw him in, not Soderstrom, Torkelson, because we don't have any non DH lineups. I still hate the fact that it's there, but I guess you could turn it off, right? He's and now against lefties, he's better than Scope. He's better than Laureano because he's got that bit of power. He might have 2 less contact, but he's got that bit more power. Verdugo against lefties, yeah, he's better than Verdugo against lefties. He should bat 4th. He's our best power against lefties, except for Nelson Kim, who they want batting leadoff. And I'm fine with this. So now we go ahead and take a look at our pitching rotation in the bullpen. Lou Trevino can be our only setup guy. That's fine. He'll get some good amount of innings, and the rest of these guys will be fine as well. So I'm fine with that one setup guy. I don't need that second setup guy, in my opinion. They don't pitch enough. They don't make enough of an impact. So I'm fine with that. But Nick Sandlin is going to be a great upgrade there. The bullpen could still get better. We would love an 80 overall like closer or something like that. I just, Drew Pomeranz, how has he been doing this season? He's had any saves? Where is his saves? There it is, 16 saves, 3 blown saves. That's actually not great. He hasn't had a lot of innings to pitch, but Lou Trevino, I think, 40 saves, 13 blown saves in the past, though. Nick Sandlin, is he a closer? No, he's not a closer. Drew Pomeranz, I think, is the best closer we've got on the team right now. Yeah, he's got a positive WAR, fielding independent pitching of 3.71, which is good. And there we go. So we are going to get some simulating done. Zach Gallen, Montes, Screwball, Lauer, and Leiter. Leiter hopefully will turn it up for us here in the second half of the season with these bat upgrades too. Let's see. All right, so we got, we're going to go through the rest of the season here, guys. We'll get up to the trade deadline too. Auto fix the lineups in AA. We are going to, oh God, auto utilize Sean Murphy. Okay, we will go fix our roster so they don't send somebody I don't want to be sent down. Really, it's a catcher, and I think I'm going to send down Soderstrom. How is Soderstrom done? He looks actually like he's doing really well. Negative 0.2 WAR. Let's see. WAR is negative 0.2. Positive WAR for Shea Langoliers. We will send down Soderstrom. Yes, send him down. There we go. Perfect. So he's now playing in AAA with Brandon Martorano. So we can now get Sean Murphy back in the lineup. Lineups, take a look at him. Sean Murphy. Yep, there he is. Did they switch all my lineups? No, it doesn't look like they did, which is good. Power against righties, he is pretty good. So we'll go against the right-handed lineup. Ramon Laureano's better hitter there. Probably better than him. Probably better than Scope. Not as good as Torkelson. All right, so we're good with that. We got him back, and we've lost, I think, 6 games and won 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 1-5 since we made all those trades, which is not what you want to see. But we'll go ahead through the White Sox series, auto fix their roster. Ryan Weathers broke his nail. We're going to keep him in. Ryan Weathers, just auto utilize him, and we're going to split the series with the White Sox against the Marlins. We're going to lose that series. Oh God, things are not looking good at all. Today is the end. 35-43, and we are what, 8th best team in the league? 5th contact, 7th defense. What is going on right now? I just don't understand. Maybe it's starting pitching. I mean, Zach Gallen is cold. For Oakland this season, he's got a positive WAR. Frankie Montas is absolutely killing it. I thought about getting rid of him. Eric Lauer, and then Jack Leiter. So Lauer is the weakest link right now. I'm not ready to get rid of him and bring up a guy like Gunnar Hoglund, but he is just cold. So hopefully these guys can get hot again. Lineups, take a look at the lineups. Yeah, look at this. When your 2, 3, and 4 hitters are cold, that's not what you want to see. I'm going to flip-flop Torkelson and Verdugo. And then Torkelson and Polanco there. Move him up. He's hot right now. And that trade looks like it's a good one. Definitely looks like a good trade for us. He was cold when we went and got him. He's now an 81. So let's see if we can bounce back and make the playoff. Oh my God. What is I don't even understand. We're a top 10 team since I made those trades, yet we've won 4 games? 4 games since we made those trades. We are now like 4-15 since we made those trades. Hopefully we catch some fire here. Freddie Thompson tore his groin out 1 to 2 months. We'll auto that. Auto fix his lineups. Auto him. Oh my God. So many injuries. Auto utilize him. Whew. Okay, so we do actually win some games here. Wow, that was an awful June. We won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in the month of June. I don't understand. We got to get through the All-Star break here. Hopefully we just tear it up. Freddie Thompson, I would like to move him to the 60-day. Oh, there we go. Now we're starting to heat up. No, I would not. And Lucas Sims goes to the Mariners. The Reds get Salinas and Casilla. Wow, Reds kind of just giving up their players there for nothing. No. Skip the home run derby. No. NL has defeated the AL. Don't care about the AAA. All right, so here in this month, we've lost. So, I mean, we've done a little bit better. We're still 9 games under 500. And taking a look at the standings, we're 9.5 out of the wild card. We're a great team. The pitching, I guess we just need better pitching. I might need to go all out and just see what kind of pitchers we can get, because I don't want to get fired. I really don't want to get fired. We need to make the postseason. Taking a look at our trade talks, we're a good team just about everywhere. We've got really good players at every position. Gallen and Montas is a great one too, in my opinion. Maybe we need one more starting pitcher. Maybe we do just need to view the trade block. And if there's somebody really good, there really isn't. Arozarena's out there. Maybe we sell the farm and go get Arozarena, but I'd rather not, because I don't think that's going to save our ship here. I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. Insane WAR, but I just don't think he's the saving grace that we're going to need, right? Taking a look at the roster, what needs to be upgraded? Taking a look at statistics, player statistics. Let's just, again, start with WAR. Wins above replacement. Who is doing the best? Nimmo, Bobby Witt, Nelson Kim is killing it, man. He really is. Sean Murphy's doing well. Torkelson, Laureano, but who is doing very poorly? Muncy, Noyce, Mora's not doing great. Jorge Polanco's not. I guess we just can't get a shortstop to click for us. That could be an area to look to upgrade. View the trade block. Ha-Seong Kim is out there. How is he doing? Right now, he's also got a negative WAR. There's no real shortstops out there. CJ Abrams, again, great prospect. Probably not too impact. Actually, he's doing better than I thought he would, but he's only had 89 at-bats. I can't really judge him off of that. Don't need a catcher. I really feel kind of stuck here, guys. I don't know what else to upgrade. We just need to get stupid hot and hope for the best. I mean, we're hot here in the month of July, and as Cardinals are offering us a trade, they want Ramon Laureano, and they will give us starting pitcher Levi Prater and relief pitcher Kent Ramirez. No, God, absolutely, definitely no. And we're going to lose the series to Houston, which is definitely not what we want to do. Aaron Judge goes to the Blue Jays for Springer, Yainer Diaz, Miguel Geraldo. Wow, what a big trade. Garrett Whitlock goes for Mitchell and Batista. Wow, some big names going. There we go. Wow, we are winning a lot of games now. And as I say that, we lose. Joey Gallo goes to the Angels for Sam Bachman and Bryce Palmiero. And yes, I would like to stop simulating. Okay, so we're only 7 games under 500. We picked, what last time I checked, we were 9 games under, so we picked up 2. Really, is that all we've picked up? I don't even know what our record in this month is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 wins this month. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16 and 10. So we plus six wins in this month. It's not good enough, in my opinion. We're 9.5 back of the Angels still. We're 10.5 back of the division. I don't think we're reaching the postseason, guys. I really, really don't. We're going to have to make a serious splash here. Arozarena. What would it take? Leiter and Noyce. Would take Leiter and Noyce. Arozarena's only making $4 million. Leiter and Noyce. I like Jack Leiter a lot. but I'm at that desperate point where his 6.34 ERA is not worth keeping. And then they want second baseman Sheldon Noyce. Or was he third baseman? Can I give you guys somebody else? Anybody else? Literally nobody else is gonna work. They just want Noyce. Valenzuela. They want Brandon Valenzuela. I'll do that instead of Noyce. Leiter and Valenzuela for a Rosarina. Offer the trade. What? They were just interested. I swear they were interested. Either I read that wrong or they just want to play. Yuribel Angeles is on the IL, so he can't be traded. Ross Stripling, Dermis Cade Cavalli, Lee Rodriguez, Joe Adele, Pablo Mora, Adam Aller. Wow, it really is tough out here for them to... Wow, they really just are set on what's-his-face. They're really set on him, aren't they? Noyce. Yeah, they're interested in this deal. I don't know why they're interested in Noyce. I mean, he's a fine bench player, but he hasn't been anything spectacular. I'm going to do this deal. Jack Leiter and Noyce for Randy Arozarena. Boom. Sounds good. They'll accept that trade. And now, can we find Starling Marte? He's getting paid way too much. Starting pitcher, Joe Ross. Elizer Hernandez. Looks pretty solid. 1.9 WAR for Elizer Hernandez. Give me that. I will take that. It would take Max Muncy, Christian Pashy, Poisson, Nelson Kim, or a combination of Max Muncy. Second baseman Max Muncy. He's cold. He's been awful. He's definitely upgradable. Max Muncy, 1-for-1 for Elizer Hernandez. We've got prospects. We'll be fine. Max Muncy for Elizer Hernandez. Okay. And they will accept that deal. Andres Jimenez. Let's just take a look. Just get the best players we can at this trade deadline. We got to go nuts. I'm trying to save my job here, guys. Starling Marte, obviously he's good, but not going to work. All these wars are not great. Nobody's really incredible. Oh, now we got to go find a pitching stat. WAR of 0.1 for Will Smith. Joe Ross of 1.2. And then now we're back to the second baseman. Bush here, 0. He hasn't played at all. He looks solid. Michael Bush with a potential. Oh, wow. We're going to have to give up a lot. Patchy, Hogland, Connie Nelson, or a combination of Wicks and Kim. I don't think it's worth it. Michael Bush looks good. Last season, though, 0.8 WAR. He's a decent bench piece. That second baseman that we need. He bats lefty. He's a left-handed. Ooh. All players. Patchy. You know what? We do have too many outfielders now that we got a Rosarena, right? So taking a look, we got Verdugo, we got Ramon Laureano, and then we've got Arozarena and Nimmo. So Nimmo could probably play center field, if I had to guess. Ramon Laureano is just such a good fielder. Alex Verdugo could probably play center field for us, and then we would bench Ramon Laureano. But Christian Patchy, I'd give them... Yeah, they want Patchy for Michael Bush. I think this is a good swap. He looks fine for us off the bench. Offer this trade to the Dodgers. Sounds like a good deal. Awesome. So... Whew, what a trade deadline. What a trade deadline to try and save my job. Taking a look here. Verdugo, we are going to edit him so he plays center field. Center field, secondary position is outfield. Yes, there we go. Right fielders, we will put Nimmo back in right field, I think. General right field. There we go. Nimmo back to right field. And then, so we got right fielder Nimmo, center fielder Verdugo with Ramon Laureano on the bench, and Randy Arozarena as our left fielder. Whew. All right, so it's probably going to tell me I don't have... I'm just going to auto fix the lineups. I'm going to let them decide. And we are going to lose to Tampa Bay in our first game with these new players. We got August and September to make a real serious push. I don't think it's going to happen. Especially if we're going to split the series with a team like Kansas City, who are about 500. Yuribel Angeles, Seattle. We got to start winning some series, guys. Oh my goodness. Pitching rotation. Ross Stripling is starting. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh God. Okay, maybe that's partially why, but that's not why we lost all those games there. I don't care about the transactions. Guys, I think I might just straight up I'm really worried about getting fired now. How are we so bad? We've got the second best in contact. We got a good pitching team. Oh, brother, I just think we're cursed. I really don't know what else I can do to make this team better. Some solid wins here, but heading into September, 12 games under, it's over. It's straight up over. Auto fix 28-man roster. Auto fix the rotation. It's over. I'm throwing in the towel. Auto utilize. It doesn't matter at this point. Let's just see how good we can do. We improved win-wise. I can't believe that we're only going to improve by like 15 wins at best. I'm not even looking at that stuff. I don't particularly care because we're about to get fired. 76 and 86 is not good enough. Is straight up not good enough. Delgadio has been called up. That's fine. I mean, look at our tenure has been poor. GM rating is a C. Our job security is poor. It's not just low, it's poor. I mean, we went 63, 64, and now to finish this season off, we finished with 76 wins. All those moves to finish 9th in the team rankings and only to improve by 12 wins. That is absolutely absurd, and I don't know what else I'm supposed to do to make this team better. If they fire me, they fire me, right? But maybe we needed better pitching. I mean, I don't think a bullpen makes a difference in the long run, right? Like, it was a average bullpen, right? That's not the thing. I guess I just didn't improve us in every position enough. I didn't give up on prospects quick enough. And, well, let's sim to the offseason. Actually, no, let's take a look at our statistics, player statistics. Verdugo was insane. Verdugo was an amazing pickup early in the season for Anthony Santander. Taking a look at WAR, Arozarena, another great player, Nimmo. Our outfield was insane. Ramon Laureano is also insane. Bobby Witt Jr. is insane as well. Sean Murphy, good. Jorge Polanco, fine. Torkelson was average, but hey, he's up to an 84. He's going to be amazing. Shea Langoliers, good to see him growing as well, right? Positive, right? Freddie Thompson. And then Michael Busch was negative, but I'm not too upset by that. And then taking a look at the pitchers, how did our pitchers do? Who was the most impactful pitcher? Eliezer Hernandez was the most impactful, which is crazy to me because he had what a 1.9, so he was worth 1.1 wins for us, which is pretty good. Gallen, Skubal, Frankie Montas really cooled off. Yimi Garcia out of the bullpen. Stripling, Lauer was bad. Trevino, Pomeranz, Gunnar Hoglund, and then some of these guys, wow, Weathers, Chargoy, Sandlin. Some of the bullpen was not good at all, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on if we can keep our job. Hopefully, Angels have defeated the Braves to win the World Series, and it looks like we might have kept our jobs. Postseason stats, I'm not too afraid of. Contract has come to an end. You will need to sign a new one for the upcoming season. Wow. So the Twins, Mets, Cubs. We're going to pretend like that never happened. We're going to keep going with the... I can't believe it. Is this, are they like guaranteed to give you your team back? Is that a thing? Because I felt I was on the cusp of greatness with this team. I feel like we're super close. I made a bunch of panic moves. Yes, I got Randy Arozarena in a panic move. He's going to want a lot of money, right? I'm just going to take the job back. I think I'm just going to take the job back. I'm not going to... I'm going to take it back. I'm not even gonna bother debating, oh, should we go to the Twins, Mets, Cubs? Free? No, we're sticking with the Athletics. Oh. There we go. Retired players. Nobody on the Athletics, it looks like. There we go. Back. That's fine. Miguel Cabrera, as a member of the Marlins, made the Hall of Fame, which is incredibly weird. So we are back with the Oakland Athletics. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say anything. We're going to pretend that like it never happened. We made an all-out push for the playoffs. It failed, and I need to do better. 3 seasons without the playoffs, and I got fired, right? We got to look at our GM goals right now. They want us... Yeah, the contract goal is to win the division series, and the yearly goal is to reach the postseason. Like, they know we're a good enough team now. They know for a fact that we're good enough. It's just... It didn't happen. It didn't happen for us. Things just didn't work out. We know who we like. We know who we don't like. We know areas of improvement. I can't take a look at statistics anymore. That's fine. We can take a look at the roster still. Like, starting pitching, we need one more guy. We need one more. Whether that's Eliezer Hernandez, who I'm very happy with. Eric Lauer, you can walk, buddy. Goodbye. Skubal's fine. Montas and Gallen are here. Gallen improved a lot, too. So, Gunnar Hoglund's coming up. Connie Nelson's coming up. Catchers, we still got Sean Murphy. Shea Langoliers is a great backup. Tyler Soderstrom is still in the system. First baseman now Spencer Torkelson. A full season of him is going to be amazing. Jonathan Scope and Michael Bush now at second base. They can battle it out. Probably an area to improve. Third baseman Bobby Witt Jr. at 24. He's looking great. Jorge Polanco at short. We got Howie Murray eventually. Robert Poisson. Best season to date, probably. Left fielders, Randy Arozarena, and then Freddie Thompson. Center field, we got Alex Verdugo and Ramon Laureano. And then Brandon Nimmo. It's probably time to move on from Brandon Nimmo. It probably is. He started to drop off for us. First season of him not being amazing. And he's still got 3 years left at that 11.6. So that's definitely a position where we can cut some payroll and hopefully keep Arozarena because he was amazing for us all season. Right field, definitely move on from Brandon Nimmo. We could even move Alex Verdugo back to right and have an outfield of Arozarena, Ramon Laureano, and then Alex Verdugo with Freddie Thompson coming off the bench, which I think would be fantastic. I do think we need one more starting pitcher, though. I mean, just to get a sick pitching rotation. Replace Lauer. Hoagland could be that guy. Hoagland pitched 8 games for us, had a positive WAR. 2.95 ERA is pretty good. Again, he didn't pitch a lot, small sample size, but we're going to end that one there. We got fired, but they said, you know what? We regret firing you. You were on the cusp of something great. Make the postseason next season or you're fired again. So hopefully that is what's going to happen in the next episode. We're going to build for that, but that's all the time I have for this one, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.
This a free for all, what we fall. This a free for all.